Pantera Capital acquires Solana, SOL, in FTX bankruptcy auction. Investment powerhouse Pantera Capital continues its acquisition spree of Solana, SOL, tokens at the bankruptcy auction of cryptocurrency exchange FTX. Bloomberg reports that Pantera Capital emerged as one of the winners in the recent auction of discounted SOL tokens. The sale of Solana tokens is part of the liquidation process initiated following the collapse of FTX in 2022. Approximately 2,000 SOL were sold this week, with Pantera reportedly acquiring a portion of these tokens. In early April, FTX liquidators sold SOL at a 60% discount, at $64 per SOL, in a deal totaling around $1.8 billion, involving companies such as Galaxy Digital and Pantera. About 40 million SOL tokens, currently locked for 4 years and unavailable for market trade, are being gradually released. The latest transaction saw SOL prices higher than in early April, and further auctions are expected soon. Over the past month, SOL has lost 22% in value, primarily due to technical issues within the Solana network, which has frequently experienced operational failures largely due to the frenzy around meme coins. Developers have promised an update at the end of May aimed at addressing the network congestion issue. Market after the halving: what's preventing cryptocurrency growth? The recent halving did not trigger a major rally in the largest cryptocurrency. Instead, macroeconomic data have played a significant role in shaping investor sentiment. This week, U.S. GDP statistics were released, showing a disappointing growth of only 1.6% in the first quarter of 2024, against a forecast of 2.5% and a previous quarter's growth of 3.4%. The GDP price index, an inflation gauge for goods and services, was higher than expected at 3.1%, significantly above the 1.6% from the fourth quarter of 2023. These figures dampen hopes for a near-term Fed rate cut, implying that borrowing costs are unlikely to decrease soon. Additionally, the outlook is clouded by delays from the SEC on several spot Bitcoin ETF applications from companies like Franklin Templeton, Grayscale, and amendments to BlackRock's initial proposal. Decisions have been postponed, with Franklin Templeton's review extended until at least June 11, BlackRock for 21 days, and Grayscale for 60 days due to questions over converting the current trust into a spot ETF on Ether. BNY Mellon enters Bitcoin ETF market. BNY Mellon has officially notified its exposure to risk associated with investments in Bitcoin-linked ETF shares. The financial institution has invested in Bitcoin ETFs from BlackRock and Grayscale. We have developed a platform that merges digital and traditional assets, catering to our clients' needs while managing risks throughout the digital asset lifecycle, the BNY Mellon website states. The investment amounts in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, and BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, have not been disclosed. Since 2022, BNY Mellon has offered Bitcoin custody services to its clients and recently announced the launch of crypto services in partnership with Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Bitcoin poised for an aggressive move to $300,000. Bitcoin remains in familiar territory, consolidating below the $65,000 threshold, with its next directional move still pending amid ongoing uncertainty. However, a TradingView post by cryptocurrency trading expert TradingShot on April 25 suggests that Bitcoin is gearing up for a significant breakout, based on historical price changes. The expert believes Bitcoin may be preparing for its most aggressive price movement to date, targeting a staggering $300,000. The analysis highlighted Bitcoin's successful testing and adherence to the Mayer multiple, M, a metric used to assess the current BTC price relative to its historical moving average. The expert noted that this consolidation phase often heralds the start of the most vigorous part of the bull cycle, historically leading to substantial price jumps. Graphic indicators show a convincing pattern indicating significant bullish movements following similar consolidation phases in the past. Even when the average was marginally breached, as in July 2013, the subsequent rebounds were particularly strong and impressive. Delving deeper, TradingShot presented Fibonacci extensions to predict potential price trajectories, with each cycle's peak surpassing the Fibonacci extension of the previous cycle, suggesting a model of exponential growth. Based on this analysis, Trading Shot speculated that the upcoming fourth cycle might follow a similar pattern, potentially expanding 2 Fibonacci levels beyond the previous cycle. Applying this forecast to current trends suggests a target price of $300,000, representing a rise of over 360%. Indeed, the possibility of a rally could signal Bitcoin's tendency for a halving event, historically favorable for the cryptocurrency. However, current metrics indicate that Bitcoin has yet to fully experience the impact of this event, with some market participants expecting further corrections. According to a Finbold report, analysts forecast a potential Bitcoin correction to around $40,000 or lower, supported by technical indicators signaling a sell-off of the leading cryptocurrency. Rare Epic SAT Satoshi sold for $2.1 million. An exceptionally rare Satoshi, mined from Block following the recent halving, was sold for 33.3 Bitcoins, BTC, totaling about $2.13 million. The sale of the Satoshi, the smallest unit of Bitcoin, occurred on the cryptocurrency exchange CoinEx Global on April 25, approximately 5 days after one of its partners, a Bitcoin mining pool, mined it in block 840,000 on April 20. The auction, which began on April 22, received 34 bids, with an unknown participant securing ownership of the Epic SAT numbered 1,968,750 billion. The nearest competitor offered 20 Bitcoins for the rare SAT. Epic SAT is the first Satoshi mined in the first new Bitcoin block after a halving. With only 4 halvings having occurred, there are only 4 such rare SATs. These SATs are assigned a unique number in a sequential system based on mining timestamps. While a Bitcoin contains 100 million SATs, the price of a typical Satoshi is currently $0.00065 USD. However, some SATs have a special significance in the Bitcoin ecosystem, explained CoinEx. Considering that SATs have unique identifiers, they inherently possess higher collectible value. As periodic events occur in the Bitcoin network, some more frequently than others, a natural scarcity is encouraged. Bitcoin ordinal explorers like Ordiscan and Ordinal Hub can be used to check if a Bitcoin wallet owns a rare SAT by verifying the exact UTXO and output number. Users owning rare SATs can then transfer them to a wallet supported by ordinals. Via BTC mined block 840,000 at 009 Universal Time Coordinated on April 20. It received a new block subsidy of 3.125 Bitcoins in addition to staggering rewards of 37.6 Bitcoins, which at the time amounted to $2.4 million. The next halving is expected to occur around 2028 at block 1,050,000, resulting in a mining reward reduction to 1.5625 Bitcoins.